Another problem which we are going to solve, and we have to solve how much water is stored in the container, and it is a very famous question. Let me show you once. So here you can see that it is written here, container with most water. So this is problem number 11, and I will show you how we have to. Let me erase these all codes. Okay, I will erase it all while writing. So basically what this question is saying is that suppose there is a block and it's up to 2 units, and the difference between each block is 1 unit. So we have to find the water level stored in this container. Water are stored at this in these region, in these green region. Okay, here and here. So we have to find how much water is stored. So this is 2 and this is also 2. So 2 into 2 equal to 4. In the output we want 4. Okay, suppose there is another block like this and this, and water is stored in between these two blocks, and suppose level is 1 and this is the difference between two block is 1 only. So in the output we will get 1 only. So how we are doing this? By multiplying width with height. So this is the concept. This is what we have to solve. Like here we can see, similarly here 1 8 1 8 6 2 5 4 8 3 7. In the output we are getting 49. In the output we are getting 49. Why? Because 7 and the difference between the left and right is also 7. So we are multiplying and finding the area. We are getting the area. Similarly here 1 and 1, we are finding the area and we are getting 1. So what we are gonna do is basically we are going to take left, we are going to take right, we are going to take ends, and so these three variables we are going to take, and we are going to, or in place of left and right we can take in place of left and right we can take width and height, because we have to find the area, no? And area we have to find, and ends where we will store all the answers. Okay, so suppose the talking about the width first. width will be right minus left. Okay, talking about the height, will take the minimum height. Minimum height will be h, or let represent it with, not like this, let's represent it as h equal to int h. Similarly int width, because we have not initialized it. Minimum, we have to take minimum of height left and height right. Okay, we have to take the minimum. Width we have, then we can easily find what area, height into width. After finding that, we can find ans. Ans will be maximum of area and the initial ans. Initially we will take ans as 0. Okay, area also 0. And after the for loop, after closing the for loop, we will return ans. Okay, so this is how I have just shown you what we are going to do and why we are doing all these things. I have just shown you what we are going to do and why we are doing all these things. Now I will show you in the platform how we are gonna do that. So I will show you by doing all the steps. Okay, firstly we will create the class from the previous 3 videos. I have shown you how to create the class. We are publicly initializing it, then we are taking the vector where we will store, and it's about the containers. So we will suppose we have taken a class container, and inside it we will take again vector, and inside it we will take int, and suppose int is height. Okay, so int h equal to dot size. After that we will take int left, we will also take int right, we will also take, hence we will allocate dynamically. Let's take the area. Initially it will be 0. Okay, and for ans we are doing it. Now we will run a for loop. Okay, so here we will define int width equal to int h equal to what? Minimum of height left, comma, height right. Then we will take the area. We have already initialized it. H into width and initially ans. We have also initialized ans. So here we will take the max. We have to take the max value from what? Area and the initial value of ans. And outside the for loop we will return ans. Okay, just see one thing what we are doing. Okay, for int I equal to 0 I have done everything, but we are not iterating the value of right and left. So I think this will show the error. Okay, function for call to max showing error. Here it is showing the error. I have initialized it, I think. So why it is showing error? Why it is showing error, man? 32. What? Solution, max area and solution. I think there is an error in the for loop. Error in the for loop. I think it's an error in the for loop. I think in place of for loop we should use while loop because it is showing the error. I don't know why. Let's try with while loop once. If left is less than right, till then we are going to do this. We are taking width equal to right minus left, then we are taking int h equal to minimum of height left, height of right. Then we are going to take the area. Area we also have to take, no? Area equal to h into width, and then we will take the max value of area and ends, and outside the while loop we will return ends. Okay. Mm, but we haven't this time also we have not iterating or increasing or decreasing the value of left and right here which we are using. So after this I think I should do it and write. Let's see once what it is showing. It is showing in the error max, showing in the error with the max. So do one thing, do one thing. I think I have done this thing, that's why it is showing error. I will take normal int ans equal to 0, then I will see what it is showing. Now this has error with the int return ans because integer value is not coming in the ans. Okay, so let's initialize the value of left and right also. Might the error get solved. Height dot size, this will be the size of the array. Okay, and we will do -1 because we will be starting from 0. There's no use of this line. Now we have left, we have right, we have area, we have ands, we have everything now. We have everything now. Let's see what happened this time. It is again showing some error. In the last part, it is showing the error. I think this left and right is getting iterated every time, and we don't want that. So we have to put some condition for that. That's why it is showing error. Okay. That's why it is showing error. Let me do one thing. I'm saying if height of left is less than height of right, then I want this left plus plus, else I want right minus minus. Now let's see, is it still showing the error or it gets solved? No, again error on the same part, man. Same part. Let's initialize it inside the while loop. Let's see. Right, solve the problem. It is problem with the ants. I don't know why it is showing the error, man. Mhm. I don't know why it is showing the error. Maybe because of camel case. No, I don't think that will be the issue. It is showing the error, man. It is showing the error. Still, it is showing the same error. No visible component. Why it is showing the error? I think there is some minor issue. Let me upload this to ChatGPT and see what it says. So here is the issue. Int n is equal to 0. Int n is equal to 0. And what I have done, because the container with most water, I will ask for the minimum. It was syntax error, guys. I was taking a vector. I was writing here was vector and I was writing here. I should write int because I'm returning int at the last, not a vector. In the output I'm getting integer value. Integer value. I'm not getting output as arrays or list of arrays. So I cannot write here as vector int. This I cannot write because I'm receiving ans as an integer. That's why I have to write here int. That was the error. Rest everything is fine. So this is how this problem will be solved. Thank you very much for watching this patiently for 26 minutes. Thank you.